Alright, I'm back. In my last video I showed how I hooked up my watts meter to my generator here. And one thing, there's an alarm that you can set to your watts. Set it to whatever you want, and when it hits that whatever your setting is, then it starts to flash. There is no audible sound, it's just a flashing light. So in the last video there, I couldn't figure out how to set the alarm. The instructions really didn't tell me anything other than that there was an alarm. So after playing around with this thing for whatever number of hours now, I figured out how to set the watts meter. So it'll blink, which is the alarm, when it hits a certain number of watts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start this thing up, and I'm going to use my hair dryer, and I'm going to show you how to set the alarm if you ever want to use it. It's a nice little feature. It's nothing great or anything, but at least it'll let me know when I'm getting close to using whatever number of watts I decide to punch in on this. So we're going to start this up, and it's going to get noisy. There's nothing I can do about that. I'll try and explain as much as I can. What I'm going to do, it's off right now, but right here is where my watts will show up that I'm using, and that's where I can set my my alarm to go off, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm just going to let this run, and hopefully you'll hear me over the sound. Alright, right now my watts are showing 0. Now what I want to do, my hair dryer is about 1600 watts when it's at full power. So what I want to do, I want to set the watts number here to 1200. So what you do, you hold down the little button here, and now it cleared everything. This is where you make your determination of what watts you want to set. So right now I have it, every time I push the button, I go up. Now you got to remember, this is a multiply of 1000 over here, so I don't want to use that number there. Get that to 0. Now we got 1.3. When my watts hit 1300, this will start to flash. Now I hold the button down, and it should say fast. There we go. Now it's set. So I'm going to plug in my hair dryer. Hope you can see this. I'm going to turn my hair dryer on low. Right now I'm using about 258 watts. Now I'm going to kick on the heat. That should pick up at 980. Alright, 984 watts. Now I'm going to kick it on high. Now it's blinking. The reason it's... Alright, let me turn this off. The reason it was blinking there is because I exceeded the number of watts that I wanted this to trip the alarm at. It's a nice little convenience. I don't know how much use I'll get out of it. I'm going to set it at 3300 watts. So at least that way there will give me a little buffer of 200 watts before I hit my limit. So I just thought I'd throw this out there, and if somebody's interested in even doing this, it's another little feature that I had to try and figure out. So as always, thank you for watching. As always, my videos are no longer free.